Yo guys, what's up? It's me, back with another tech unboxing, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Apple AirPods 4. And yes, they finally come with active noise cancellation. Let's check out what Apple brings to the table this time. So here outside with the box, you are greeted with the picture of the Apple AirPods 4. I got the ones with active noise cancellation. There's two models. One of them come without active noise cancellation, and one of them come with active noise cancellation. Here is a picture of all the differences. Alright, let's get into the unboxing. So, as always, super clean packaging. Apple doesn't play around when it comes to design. First up, we have the paperwork. Designed by Apple in California. So it tells me that the Apple active noise cancellation and this instruction manual that probably no one's going to read. Next up, we have the AirPods in the case. They're really small compared to the Apple AirPods Pro, but very similar in size to the Apple AirPods 3. They kind of have it's kind of like a cloth feeling instead of the actual plastic. So as we take it out, it's kind of stuck. Here are the Apple AirPods 4 with active noise cancellation. As you can see here, there's a USB charging port. So yes, they did remove the lightning. RIP. And they also, this is also the speakers for the Find My. Here is the Apple AirPods 4. Apparently there's no more light, so it's kind of more of a light instead of a dot, so you can't really see it from outside until you open the case. It's pretty nice. As well as there's no button for pairing mode. So instead, Apple made a touch sensitivity sensor right here. So you double tap it to put it into pairing mode. I can already feel a difference between the AirPods 3 as the bottom is more different. And it is extremely smaller compared to the Apple AirPods Pro. This is the size of my palm. So the design is really nice. These earbuds are tested to fit millions of people, and their design is more unique than the previous generation, as they don't have the silicone tips, so that's really surprising. And they have active noise cancellation, so we have to see how they do later. So they don't have the Apple silicone tips like the Pro, but the shape is more ergonomic design and blocks out a lot of outside noise. So the active noise cancellation is the first non-Pro AirPods to have the active noise cancellation feature. It is very impressive, but not as impressive as the AirPods Pro 2. Now let's get to the pairing process. Now I'm pairing on my phone. As I open up my AirPods right here, you can hear that little ding. And now on my phone it says AirPods. So I press connect. Now you can hear that sound that said connected. Personalized volume, so it will automatically adjust the volume of the media in response to the environment. So I will turn this on. A conversation awareness, when you start speaking, AirPods will lower media volume, reduce background noise, and enhance the voice in front of you. Yes. Announce calls. Turn on. So this is a new feature. So when anyone calls you, Siri will announce it, and you can shake your head yes or no to answer the phone call. And here are my AirPods. Not now. So if I go into settings, I go into my AirPods. So there's off, transparency mode, adaptive, and noise cancellation. You get around 4 hours of listening time with noise cancellation and 5 hours without noise cancellation. You also get around 30 hours of charging with the case. So to answer a call, you press once. To mute and unmute a call, press once as well. You can also change this. End a call, press twice. That's set as default, but you can go ahead and change it anytime. There's a lot of, you can also enable the charging case sound, and this is how it looks, and that's the Find My. And yeah, so now Let's talk about sound. I've been testing them with a few songs and the sound stage is surprisingly full. The bass is way more punchier than the AirPods 3. The mid are nice and clear, and the highs don't sound harsh. I'd say Apple definitely tuned these to sound close to the Apple AirPods Pro, just without the silicone tips. The battery wise, I'm getting about 6 hours with active noise cancellation and around 30 hours with the case. Fast charging gives you 1 hour and about 5 minutes. And a new feature that's also on the base model is Apple Watch charging. Now, if you use your Apple Watch, they're charging with your Apple Watch. So if you have an Apple Watch like me, you can use your charger to charge it. It's better instead of carrying a lot of cables. So, the comparison in between the Apple AirPods Pro 2 and the Gen 4, I would honestly prefer these ones. These are much newer. They were released September 2024. They fit way better than the Pros, as if they don't have the ear tips, and they feel way more comfortable in your ears rather than the Pro models. So my quick take is that these are a big upgrade in the AirPods Pro 3, as they have the speakers. But like, if you want, since there are two models, there's only one that's worth buying. The one with active noise cancellation. It gives you so much more features. For example, transparency mode, active noise cancellation, and many more. I'd say they're perfect if you want active noise cancellation, if you don't want to go full pro. And they're more small, so they fit in your pocket. If you enjoyed this unboxing and review, hit that like button, drop a comment if you have a question, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech content. Catch you in the next one. Peace!